Hi guys, and good afternoon, creeps. Hold on, creeps, guys and creeps. Okay, guys and creeps. Let me tell you something. I've been walking to my local store, and I'm actually pretty happy with it. They did get a new stock of lottery tickets, and honestly, I won the little money last night, just about $20, and um, when you win, that puts you in the positive, even if it is for a small amount. That means that, hey Dolores, when you win just a small amount, that means that the store got potential. Cause that means that you done came up, you done tripled your money, and that has a store. Okay, let me put it to you like if you're a gambler. Okay, when you go and you experiment with money spot, and you done tripled your money that day, and you just put a little bit of money into it to see what it's gonna bring you back, and that brings you back triple. So that gives you more gambling money that puts you in the positive. So that put me in the positive in the number game. So that means that the store is a winning spot. That means the store got winning money potential for me. Now it might not be winning money potential for everybody. That's why the store don't look like it got high action. But when you start winning and then the store got in a positive action, that's going to bring other people to the store, and it's going to make the numbers start popping in a more positive direction to make the energy more strong and more productive. But I tripled my money. So that means that I am going to regularly go there and gamble daily. Now, am I going to take you on a walk through the neighborhood to the money spot? The neighborhood is very super, super, super quiet. So by the neighborhood being super quiet, and when I'm on the camera, I be talking loud. I'm not going to draw attention to myself as this loud woman on the cell phone. Okay. I don't want to be known as the loud woman on the cell phone right now. Okay. So I'm trying, when I walk through my brand new quiet neighborhood, ain't nobody out. Okay. Yeah, the money spot is good. Okay. So it's my daily money spot, but you won't see it because I'm not trying to draw attention to myself as a loud vlogger or a loud person on the cell phone or however I'm gonna look. That's not the way I want to present myself to people. As a first, when people see a new person move in, I want to be seen as a quiet woman just walking quietly through the neighborhood. I don't want to draw attention to myself. I don't want anybody kind of just looking out the window like, damn, who is that on that cell phone? I just want to have a quiet, I just want to be known as the peaceful, thank you, Dolores. She said my eyes look stunning. I just want to be known as this quiet, peaceful walker. I keep to myself. I'm quiet. And honestly, that's how I want people to know me around here. When I get to the money spot or at the end, because I hit up two different locations. It's a gas station, and because I'm trying to warm the gas station up. I have been buying tickets from there. I do win small amounts from there. So I keep both places warm to see which one got the most money winning potential. So I just know I'm just wanting to be known as the quiet walker. The quiet walker wearing all black, just nothing other than that. They don't need to know my name. They don't know need to know what street I come from. They don't need to know what house I moved into. I don't want nobody running up to me saying, "Hey, where you live now? Where are you? Are you new to the neighborhood?" I don't want nobody saying where you from. I don't want nobody talking to me at all. So I just want to be quiet, keep to myself, and that's how I want to keep it for a long time. I've been through, some stuff, and I don't trust nobody no more, and I just want to be left alone for a long time. Okay, so this is what I bought from the money spot. Okay. Okay, this is from, if I start ignoring some of you guys, I just know I acknowledged you. Okay, so this little ticket here is called the Gold Rush. It's $1 ticket. This is a very successful ticket for me. I do win monies on this dollar ticket. I do love the monopolies. The monopolies are always good to me, so I always get the $2 Monopoly. Hold on, this Monopoly card looks like that. And then because I won this money, I just reinvested it in new money cards. So I got this Monopoly card. That's a $5 wager card. Usually those are big money cards, and this is another $5 wager card to prove to you all the cards I got. I got a stack of cards. So I'm gonna sit down and scratch the cards off. And then I got so I got some little treats for myself. Not some not anything special or exaggerated. I actually saw some jackpot cards, which are new cards for Florida. We got these Florida jackpot cards. I got to go and research. It's a triple play card. I'm going to start playing the jackpot triple play just as a treat for myself. I did see some little stuff that reminded me of my no, I'm not going to do a live scratch, Dolores. I'm sorry, I can't do a live scratch. I like to do it by myself. I never show anybody my scratching techniques, and I never show nobody my scratch. When I scratch, I like to do my scratching alone. I like to, it's a lot of, usually it's a lot of old men that like to scratch. Thank you, Dolores. She says sending me positive vibes. It's certain people that like to do public scratches where they just, be standing at the money spot scratching, and then they got people standing around trying to see if they won something. I don't like that type of attention. I sometimes actually I'm not telling you the truth. Okay, I'm not telling you all the truth. I forgot. I do that. I did used to do that. I did used to do that. I forgot. It just, in the beginning when I first started doing it, I was that type of person, because I would like to stand at the money spot and just scratch and win and scratch and win and cash out and scratch and win and cash out and scratch and win. And even when you was talking to me at the Chevron, I would get into my moods where I scratch and win and scratch and win and stay there and scratch and win. But a lot of times when I would be at the Chevron, I started feeling more private, and I would say, just give me my cards and then I'll scratch them off when I get home. But it just depends. But in the new location, I'm not trying to she said the Chevron streams were so much fun. Yeah, that would be at my money spot, my gambling spot. But, I just take it home here. I don't know these people, and I don't want nobody standing around trying to see. Because a lot of times people be like, did you win something? How much did you win? And they be asking questions and stuff. But like you said, like I told you, I'm trying to be quiet, and I don't want nobody knowing what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to be quiet. Okay, so what did I buy? I got some more incense. I got these incense. Okay. I got some black cigars. And I got some pixie sticks. These reminded me of my childhood in Detroit. They got every little store always got this section that I refer to privately as the Detroit section of the store. They always, in Florida, they always got that Detroit section of childhood candies that I grew up with. Okay. I'll smoke a cigar just right in just a minute. Okay, so when I was growing up in Detroit, I used to love to go to the corner stores. That in Detroit, they used to call them the corner stores. And even though I grew up very poor in a very poor neighborhood, I used to always have some money to go to the corner store. Okay, remember Charlie's and 14th and 12th, and these are stores, and that if you're from the west side Detroit, you will remember these little stores. And some people used to call them party stores. They would say, I'm going to the party store, or they would say, I'm going to the corner store, or the name of the street they would nickname the store 14th, 12th. I grew up around 14th, 12th. What's the name? Lucky's. The bargain basket. every corner was a little corner store. So I used to always love, going into one of these little stores. And back then, they used to have like these Pepsi bottle caps. And underneath the Pepsi bottle cap, they would have 25 cents sometimes that you could win. And the bitch mother that I used to have, she used to always give me the 25-cent bottle caps if she won the 25-cent bottle cap. Okay, and then she would give me the 10-cent bottle return deposit. I was okay in Detroit. They had 10 cents for a bottle return. A lot of states don't have this. So let's say, for example, you had a can. Okay, and this can you paid for you paid a deposit on it so that they could return the can for the aluminum. So it was called a bottle deposit. Okay, so if you had, this is for states that don't have this. Michigan is the only state that I ever lived in that had it. Okay, so it was called so you would have to pay a deposit on the can, but what you had to do is that you had to return the can in order to get your deposit back. So the bitch mother that I had, she always used to give me the cans and the bottles, and that's how I had, money all the time, because she liked to drink Pepsis, and I would always get the money back through the can system. Okay, so I used to always, and then I had to split the cans with my brother, and then we would go around, collecting cans. Okay, and then to this day, I always collect my cans so that I could go to the recycling bin and get my money for the aluminum. Remember when I took you in Florida to the recycling bin called Greco? Because I grew up on recycling things. So I knew about the aluminum, and they would weigh it, and then I would go cash out and get my money. Now, in this house, I haven't been collecting my cans. It's been easier for me to throw them out but that's wasting money. Never throw your cans in the trash. I always recycle your cans. Okay, find your recycling, and I'll teach you how to do it. I've been doing this since I was a little kid. I grew up on recycling. Now in Michigan, they got the recycling machines. So I used to love to shop at these stores with the money that I would get from the can system. And I grew up, collecting cans from the time I was 5 years old. I've always collected cans. Some people would be ashamed of being a can collector, but when I was little, that's how I used to generate income for myself. My brother knew about that, and some people who were embarrassed of collecting cans, they would say, "I don't want these motherfucking cans," and I would go grab the cans, and I'll say, "I'll take those," and even if it was 30 cents, I would go cash out because I could buy me 30 cents in candy. And back then, in those days, that could buy you my favorite chocolate bar was a whatchamacallit chocolate bar. Chocolate bars were 25 cents. They had the penny candy stores where things were pennies, where you could get sour cherry balls for a penny. Okay. I'm old, so I grew up with penny candy. They call it the penny candy stores. Okay, they had where you had a penny, you could get a piece of candy with it. So if you had 10 pennies, you could get 10 pieces of candy. A bag of chips was 25 cents, where you could get a big bag of chips. It would be a bag of chips about this fucking size for 25 cents. It would be like that. For 25 cents, you could get a bag that big. Okay. Back then, if you had 50 cents, you could get you a chocolate bar, a bag of chips, and a drink, a pop. That's what we called it. Okay, so what that was, when you were a little kid, then you had money all the time to go shopping all the time we didn't have Dollar Tree. Back then we had the 5 and dimes, which was Woolworth, where things were 5 cents and 10 cents. So I grew up where the 5 and dimes was Woolworths, and I'm old if the Woolworths, remember that was called the 5 and dime. Back then it was the 5 and dime, the nickel stores. Okay. So you could buy things for 10 cents, 5 cents, and get things. Nowadays, we got the dollar stores. So they went from a dime store to a dollar store. Okay, so I grew up on that era of that type of money strength, believe it or not. Now, so when I see these little things that I grew up on when I would shop, I always look for the Detroit spot of the candy spot that would remind me of when I grew up. So I used to get these pixie sticks. I said, I got to do that. I've got to do that. I used to get the Big Mama sausages. Okay. Yeah, I used to get Big Mama sausages. This is, it got vinegar, it got pork, it got chicken in it. And you know how I love me some chicken, but it got a little bit of pork in it and vinegar, and I love those sausages. Okay, so these more pixie sticks. And then remember these from Detroit too. I always look for the Everfresh. Okay, so the Everfresh is that. It's the cranberry grape Everfresh. They back then they used to have a Everfresh delivery truck, and they used to deliver gallons of juice to people, and it was called the Everfresh truck. So as much as I hate Detroit, there's certain things about it that I love, and I always look because Florida always got that Detroit location. And in Lakeland, Florida, they got the Detroit Tiger Zone. They got the Wabash stores. They got the Witchcraft store was on Wabash, which is a possible street from Detroit. They had the Detroit Muscle Shop. For some reason, I was in the Detroit zone. Okay. And then I got the Calypso. I thought this was Everfresh, but it's triple melon lemonade. Okay, so I got that. And then what else I got? Oh, and then remember when we used to grow up? These used to be 10 cents. And these still to this day are still affordable for children. These are the grape head that back when I was growing up, they used to call them Alexander the Grapes. Okay, that played out, and then they started calling them grape heads. And then these were called they always been called Boston baked beans since the 40s. Boston baked beans ain't never changed their name. They came out around the 40s or 50s. And then we got more sausage. And then what? I guess I don't have nothing else. Look at all this stuff I just keep buying. My little stuff that I'm trying from the stores. I like my stuff to look messy. I don't know why. I never like for my stuff to look real neat and organized. I like to just, believe it or not, I would know exactly where everything is at. Okay, so I'm going to take. Somebody said they want me to go outside and smoke a cigar. Okay, so I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to go outside and smoke a cigar. Okay, so let me try to. Okay, let me put my phone down. Let me get my phone stand. I gotta start talking to you guys with a phone stand. Oh, let me try to get out here. Hold on. Because if I don't want to. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, some good stores in the area. Okay, I can't do that. I can't do that, Dolores. Dolores wants me to walk around with my camera to the store. I can't do that because I don't want to draw no attention to myself on the phone. So maybe I'm not going to say it's never going to happen, but it's going to take a while for it to happen because I don't want nobody to be wondering what I'm doing and getting curious about me. But I will do it for you, but just not right now. Hey, Daniel, what's up? Okay. So anyway, here I'm going to smoke the cigar, but we're going to go outside because I don't want my house smelling like that. Okay. So I would light up a blunt knife. Okay. Hold on. Light it. Okay. So let me light some blunt. This is blunt knife. Ooh. Oh, goodness. That's called Dark Kush blunt knife. You don't want your house smelling like cigars, then light some incense. Okay, so Kush smelling good. Oh. Hold on. Okay, let it burn for a little bit, then blow it out, then you got your good smoke right there. Okay. If you don't have an instant holder, just use a bowl and a pop can. Hey, Breezy, and use some incense like that. Kind of let it burn out so it kind of fragrance your house a little bit like that. Now, let me tell you something. If you guys don't have the proper incense burner, always just put it inside an aluminum can and a bowl, and that way any of the ashes can fall into the bowl, and put it inside your sink with a little bit of water inside the sink. So if anything burns, it'll go into the water and it'll go out. Okay. So. Okay, so let me take you guys outside. Hey, Frank. Yeah, it's a lovely day, guys. If the lighting is not good, I gotta talk close to the camera because the traffic out there, and it's loud. It's very loud out here. Okay, let me tell you guys something. When you on limited funds and you ain't got shit, you just gotta make do with what the fuck you got. It ain't always gonna be glamorous, and it ain't always gonna be pretty. So let me show you my motherfucking ashtray. I had some crabs in this tray. It's an old dinner tray because I got some cigars when I came home yesterday. Thank you, Frank. He giving me compliments on my makeup. I came home one day and I realized that I did not have an ashtray. When I realized I didn't have no motherfucking ashtray, then I realized that I was not gonna be able to smoke unless I find something to put some ashes in. And so what happened was I had to find, this is something that had seafood and crabs in it. Wash that motherfucker out, put and just made it into a goddamn ashtray. As long as you find anything metal, you can use it as an ashtray. So let me tell you something, guys. Make do with what you got, and don't be ashamed okay. The neighbors. Dolores is asking me how are the neighbors. The neighbors nice. They're quiet. This is a very quiet neighborhood. It ain't nobody hardly got kids. It's like an older neighborhood. Yeah, they quiet, and so I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable out there running around with a goddamn camera talking loud in somebody's quiet fucking neighborhood. So, there's some cute men at the gas station. I saw some gas station cute men. It was some cute men. It was some cute, friendly guys. And I was liking the attention that they were giving me. They were like, hi, how you doing? And all that type of little shit. And I was like hoping that they don't ask for my phone number. I've been getting into Lyft cars. Every white man that I get into a Lyft car with, he be trying to get my phone number. They be the man that took me grocery shopping. He came in. He helped me with my groceries. Then he started trying to hint around that he wanted my phone number. Hey, Frank. Love you too. Love you too. Have a good day at work. I love you, Frank. Enjoy your day at work. I don't even know who Frank Henderson is, but he said that he loved me. So if he said that he loved me, then I love him back. I don't know who he is, but I'll get to know him. So let me tell you something. The Lyft driver, when I went to the grocery store, he was the first man that was trying to talk to me. He talked to me the whole ride. He helped me take my groceries into the house. And then he was trying to hint around that he wanted my phone number. Then the second Lyft driver, he had took me back from the bank. He had called me because he had got lost. So he knew my number. And then he had asked me for my number because we had got into a conversation on some shit. And he actually has something that I need in my life for some shit that I need for something. Okay, he actually has a hookup on a car lot. I need a car, so he's helping me get a car. So I gave him my phone number and he text messaged me. He text messaged me that night, telling me how I could get to the car lot. He said he could come pick me up and all this other shit. He was cute. He was blonde hair, blue eyed. My type. I like blonde hair, blue eyes. He was cute. He has some information that I need for I do need his help, and I do, this is like a real situation where I need his ass, cause ain't no car here, and I need a car. So he got a hookup on some cars and shit on a car lot that he knows the man that helped him get a car on some limited fun type action shit. And I need his expertise on how to get the motherfucking car. So I need his ass, okay? And I guess he needs some pussy or something. I ain't gonna guarantee whether he get none or not. I ain't making no promises or no shit like that. I do be talking to him on the phone for the connection. I do know that I need I'm not attracted to him sexually, but I know what he's trying to do. I'm not stupid. I know he's trying to get with me or whatever. I need him for a car. He needs me for whatever the fuck he's looking for. For companionship, sexuality, whatever the fuck. Because always remember this in life. If somebody trying to do something for you, if somebody trying to do something for you, trust me, if they trying to do you a favor, they want something in return. They ain't gonna tell you what they want in return, but ain't nobody gonna do something for you for nothing. If they doing something for you, trust me, they got a motive for wanting to do something for you. Especially if it's a man and a woman, that's just putting you up on intelligence. Never think somebody just gonna do something for you just to be doing it, because people don't work like that. If they doing something for you, that means that it's something in it for them. Always remember that. Always remember that. Don't never just think, if you're a woman and a man trying to get your number, don't just think that the man and he knows that you need him for something money related. He always he gonna look for you for companionship, where he could call and talk. He either trying to get a companion, because that's how humans are. We all know that. When somebody needing some companionship, they want your number so they could talk and be a friend. If somebody just trying to be a friend, but if it's a man and he's attracted to you, and he hoping that he could one day hit it and smash the pumpkin and that type of shit, and he hoping that you end up liking him or whatever, it's always a motive behind somebody like that. And this man is walking on his cell phone looking at me, and now he trying to look back. Okay, now he looking back. I ain't gonna show him on the camera, but he done walked past here twice on his cell phone, and then he keep looking, and now is another man trying to hit on me. And it's a black man that I'm not interested in, but now he looking, and now he walking the other way. When I was at the gas station, it was a whole bunch of black men buying stuff and then buying gas and stuff, and they looking around and saying, hi, how you doing? You know how the black dudes do. They be like that on that hi, how you doing shit. That's how they be trying to meet somebody. Hi, how you doing? When you hear that, you know the motherfucker is about to try to get connected. And what's the next question? Where you live? How you doing? What you doing? What's your number? Can I call you sometime? Type shit. When it's the white Lyft driver, I knew that he knew about a car connection. Lyft drivers be knowing, if they don't have a car, Lyft drivers be knowing who can help out somebody on a car. They're expert drivers, they're professional drivers, and if they need a car, they know how to get a car at an affordable rate. Okay. They know if they are the experts, then you need a car. Then you talk to a Lyft driver about where they got their car from. If they can tell you where the car lot is and you're not familiar with the car lot, and they got the car off of the car lot, let them do the cash money deal for you. Because they know the dealer and they know how they work. And so he trying to make a car connection for me. But I got another dealer. I'm trying to get another car, a Dodge Caravan. And I already made another deal for another car. And I already, got the mechanic lined up that's going to do any repair work. So if that deal don't fall through, then I got this man looking for me on his car lot. Usually I buy used cars off of Craigslist. But Craigslist is being dominated by these used car lots where they're saying $85 a week, $300 down. And I can't find nobody that got a car decent off of Craigslist. Usually I get all my used cars off of Craigslist. Since 2013, I always get the cars off of Craigslist. And I've always been successful off of Craigslist, but Craigslist, it's just some unscrupulous dealers that's been, dominating on Craigslist and wrecking it for like regular people to post their cars. So it's hard now recently because it's unscrupulous dealers that's just fucking the listings up. So all day long, it's just nothing but an unscrupulous man and it's several of them that's just flooding Craigslist. And now you can't find a decent car on Craigslist. And I've been looking since the Jeep transmission went out. And then it got towed because it was let me tell you something. If you ain't got your own property and it's just a raggedy car that's just sitting on somebody's private property and they tow it, you may as well say goodbye. Because now you got to pay the towing company to get the car back, and then you got to pay for the daily charges. And if the car if the transmission gone, the car is gone. The car is not working, and it is basic. But once they done take it and they told it, and it's just nothing but a car that you can't drive no way, then you may as well just cut your losses and move on to another vehicle. Because if you're gonna pay them for nothing at all, but I can't see myself paying for something that I'm not getting nothing in return. So if I'm just gonna pay you because you towed my vehicle without my permission, and then you just gonna make money a daily rate off of my vehicle, then you can go ahead and have the motherfucker and sell it. Because I'm not gonna pay you for nothing for a car I can't even drive. So the Jeep that I was driving got towed. It was already fucked up. Bye, Breezy. Have a good day. So what I'm telling you is that I have to purchase another vehicle. I cut my losses and moved on to another vehicle. And the vehicle that I want is sitting somewhere, and I got the money I'm gathering the money up to get the vehicle. But the vehicle, the dealer is not being honest with me about what he told me, that the car, he got it from another dealer off of a repo, and that the car is nothing wrong with the vehicle. Now, I done had so many used cars That is impossible to believe. Trust me and believe that if a car is used, it got issues. And if he's not being honest with me about the issues, I want the vehicle, but I need to make sure that it's not a transmission problem or engine problem. I need to have the car inspected to make sure it's not major issues. If it's not but he's not being honest with me, that means that he is not an honest dealer, and he's not doing an honest deal, and he's trying to do a dirty deal on me. Yeah, if somebody dishonest and then you get a vehicle and it's got something wrong with it that's even worse, and it might be a engine. If it's an engine, you don't have an engine. That means that somebody's just trying to rob you. If it's a transmission, you can't drive it. So I need you to tell me what I told him. I said, please just tell me what's wrong with it. He kept saying nothing's wrong with it. I said, I know that something is wrong with a car that's that old. He said it's a 2017. Don't never take nobody's word for somebody telling you ain't nothing wrong with a used car. They're a motherfucking lie, because it's gonna be brakes. Just tell me, do I need to buy new brakes? Is it a radiator problem? Is it an alternator problem? Is it a starter problem? Is it a water pump problem? Is it anything wrong with the transmission? Does it have any blown? Is it an engine blown on it? I need to know these things before I buy it. Don't never make sure that when you buy a used car, the first thing you want to ask, because the first thing you want to ask them is put the hood up. You want to check the battery. Does the engine look clean? Is it oil all over it? If it's oil and grease everywhere, that means the engine is probably fucked up. If it got a clean looking engine, that means your engine is good. If you got water running, if it's oil all under the bottom, that means something is busted in the engine, or there's a leak somewhere in the radiator. See, I got basic knowledge of engines, so I know what to look for on a fuck up. If the engine looks dirty and greasy and all the shit looks fucked up and the battery cables are all decayed, and then the battery looks like it's leaking battery acid, I know how to look for certain things. If it looks like it's really like a fucked up situation up under the hood, walk away from that motherfucking vehicle. Yeah, I know what to look for. Make sure you look, if the tires make sure they got a reasonable amount of thread. Make sure that they look like they're drivable at least for 6 months of use without you having to go and buy a full set of tires. Make sure that it looks like it can give you at least 2 to 3 years of life. If it don't look like it got 2 to 3 years of life in it, move on and pass the fuck on. See, the Dodge Caravan that I want looked like it got at least 2 to 3 years of life in it. But he not telling me everything about the history, because you want to know the history of the vehicle. Tell me who owned it. What did they do? He said, oh, it was a repo. It was running good, but they lost money. They couldn't make their payments. Okay, so tell me what was wrong with it when you got it. Oh, it was nothing wrong with it. It was in perfect condition. It was running. What happened? Okay, so it's all these questions that you want to ask this motherfucker, but the motherfucker just telling you, oh, everything is fine with that. Everything is fine with that. Oh, everything is fine with the brakes. Everything, the brake pads. Oh, it's about a thick brake pads. Oh, well, I mean, I need the vehicle, but I need you to be honest with me. So just tell me the truth. Oh, I'm telling you the truth. If you don't want it, then I'll sell it to somebody else. But you're not telling me the history. I need the full history of the vehicle from the previous owner. I need the maintenance history. Give me the maintenance history. Oh, it's perfect. It's imperfect. The past owner took good care of it. Everything is good. I checked the tires. They did have an adequate amount of thread. That meant that I had at least 6 months before I needed to buy a new set of tires. Okay, that'll give me 6 months before I need to do this. I need to know, because my money strength is not that good. I'm on a limited money strength. I just got into a new house. I need to know what I need for the vehicle. So if the Lyft driver, I looked at his vehicle, he had a perfect, beautiful vehicle, and wherever he got it from, the vehicle was in perfect condition. And when you see those Lyft car drivers and they got a deal somewhere, you definitely want to find out who the dealer was, because the dealer gave them something, and you ask them, have you had any problems? No, I haven't had no problems at all. Then give me your number. Give me your number, because I want to go to your dealer. Give me your number. Yes, definitely hook me up with your dealer. Definitely, yes, I want that motherfucking number. Yes, let's exchange numbers. Yes, motherfucking Uber driver, Lyft driver, whatever. He drive for Lyft and Uber. So I had to make a friend with somebody with that type of motherfucking vehicle. Because that vehicle that he was driving was damn near brand new looking vehicle in perfect, pristine condition. And I need something like that. And then he told me the deal on the vehicle, and it was something that I could reasonably afford that vehicle. It's this man. God damn. Am I looking that motherfucking good? God damn, this motherfucker done stopped in a goddamn truck. And now oh my gosh, now he getting out. I must look good than a motherfucker in this neighborhood. It's just a man in an Enterprise truck. But when he get here, I will be gone. I will be gone, because I don't want to talk to this man. I will be gone. And here I am back in safety. He actually doing some work, but he was looking, and he could have been looking for an address. It looked like he was looking for an address, but he stopped and he was looking too hard. And honestly, when you feel uncomfortable, run. And that way, if they see you, then they cannot fuck with you. Run from that motherfucker. So anyway, I'm just about to do some other things. I'm about to do some other things. I gotta wash some dishes. Time for me to wash some dishes. Okay, I gotta wash some dishes, guys. Okay, so live fiercely, love viciously, and remember, atheism is unstoppable. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. You're welcome, Dolores. Bye.